Shalom, all praises, honor, and glorification unto our power. Call Halamla Alahayanawa Yahweh Bashimi Awishai Bashimakak. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto the hopeful elect of Yahweh Bashimi Awishai scattered across the earth. This is your brother Allah coming to you with another lesson. And this lesson will be entitled, Women Are to Serve Men. Right? And Lord willing, the elect of Yahweh Shemi, I wish I'd be edified and have a 3 minute and 45 second clip that I want to play, which this is for educational purposes only and for no monetary gain. Right? But I want to play this clip, and Lord willing, the elect of Yahweh Shemi, I wish I'd be edified. So Lord willing, I'll play this clip and then get a few scriptures and then close out. So let's get right into it. Right. So you saw it. This what appears to be a an Israelite woman, which her mother being so-called Hispanic doesn't make her Hispanic, right? Is your ethnicity is determined by the seed of your fathers, right? So, you know, depending on what her father is, she can be Israelite, but by the looks of it, she is, you know, or she appears to be, you know. I'm not gonna say she, judge not according to the appearance, right? But yeah, she appears to be. She could be she appears to be a Jake. So yeah, you heard her make that statement saying that she's basically culturally Hispanic, which what Kevin Samuels brought out was that within that culture, at dinner time, say you had a mother or you had a woman and you had that woman's husband, or you have a mother and you have the father, and then the children, which amongst the children were sisters and brothers, right? So then at dinner time, the females would serve the males. And that's actually a beautiful thing to implement within the structure of a household being raised, is that at dinner time, say you have, because I was thinking about this earlier, it's actually a kind of a wise thing to implement within the household, within the structure of it. At dinner time, your wife serves you, right? And then if you have sisters and sons, well, then, I'm sorry, if you have daughters and sons, well, your daughters will serve your sons. And what that does is that trains the mind of your daughters to get used to serving men, right? Say, one of the sons don't like something that's on their plate, and they say, come switch this out for me, or give me a glass of, because women your purpose as women is to serve men. The word woman itself means female servant, right? So that's the main reason why you exist, is to serve men. Because you have these women out here that say they know their worth, and they know their, well, what is it? What's that word? Well, they're into their careers and shit. Well, your career is to serve men. All that other shit that a lot of you do nowadays, you want to get your fucking degrees and shit. Man, you need to get a fucking degree in serving the man, you know, serving your husband. And which that's, of course, that's a joke. There's no degree for that, but that's your purpose, is my point, right? Just having a little fun. But that seriously, that's your purpose. All that other shit, you know, it's not needed. It's not a necessity. It's not required, right? That's just extra, which really that's a negative extra, because when you in college and all that, you putting time into that shit when you can be putting time into serving a man, building a family, so on and so forth. You're doing all that shit when you can be a wife, which they have the term housewife, but really that's just a wife. There's no, wives are supposed to be, like the scriptures say, keepers at home. You're supposed to be a wife is supposed to be at the house for the most part, you know, not all out and fucking gadding abroad, But so I found that beautiful, which I wonder where Kevin Samuels learned that from, because I never knew that myself. But that pretty much goes back to the scriptures, right? The women are to serve the men, right? And like I said, that is kind of like a wise thing to implement into a structure of an household. At dinner time, your wife serves you, and your daughters serve your sons. And once again, what that's doing, that's training the minds of your daughters to, that's building their cooperation abilities with men. right? That's building their like that connection, and and it's also building their mindset in accordance with their purpose, which is to serve men, right? You know, but nowadays, even the fucking these little girls, man, they're like masculine and shit. I've seen it, you know. I've seen it with my own goddamn eyes. Little girls, man, right? Masculine as shit. They'll tell a man shut the fuck up and all of it, man. This place is, through. This place is absolutely fucking through. And all you people that are attached to it and in accordance with this place being Babylon the Great, which is America, all you people that are in accordance with it, you're gonna die with America, right? You see, so that's a warning to you. We can't be attached to this place. As the scriptures say, this place is not our rest, which I've been talking for a while. So let me get some scriptures now, primarily because I played the clip. But so let me get Micah. Salakia, let me okay, Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction. Right? And this is, of course, a spiritual departure. This is talking about departing from the ways, vibration, customs, so on and so forth. Uh, Salakia, of Babylon the Great, which is America, right? I think Zechariah 2 and 6. Yep. It reads, Ho, ho, come forth and flee from the land of the north, saith the Lord. For I have spread you abroad as the four winds of the heaven, saith the Lord. Right? And that's a spiritual flee as well. It's talking about the same thing, coming out of the ways, customs, and vibration of Babylon the Great. And so is Jeremiah the 51st chapter and the 6th verse. It reads, Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. See that? So I'll read this note for the sake of edification. It reads, This isn't telling us to literally flee out of Babylon the Great, but rather from the ways, customs, and etc. of Babylon. We know that we're going to be delivered from this place, so it's not telling you to leave America, which that proof is in Micah the 4th chapter in the 10th verse. So let me get that. It reads, Be in pain and labor to bring forth, O daughter of Zion, like a woman in travail, for now shalt thou go forth out of the city, and thou shalt dwell in the land, and thou shalt go even to Babylon. There shalt thou be delivered. So if the Lord is going to deliver particular individuals from Babylon the Great, what significance and what behoovance is present in you going to another country? It's not required. It's just unnecessary extra shit. You know, you can't escape you can't escape the curses. You know, you can't escape the curses, man. The curses will be lifted up off of us, fully when the Lord, when we're with the Lord, when the Lord, when we're beamed up and all that, you know, right? But I mean, some of the curses, well, I'll just leave it at that. So, let me get these scriptures. Let me see. All right, let me get Genesis the 3rd chapter and the 16th verse. And it reads, Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception, which that's a curse, right? And sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, that's a curse. And this is a reminder. And thy desires shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee, right? That's a reminder unto Eve of the order because she stepped out of order, right? So the desire of you women is to be unto your husbands, just like the desire, of a sincere servant is unto his Lord. Just like us, we're servants, and what is our desire unto? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. When I say us, I'm talking about us as men. Right? Our desire is unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, right? Desiring for the Lord to smile upon us and to be us being on his side and him being or them, Yahweh Yahushai, you know, um, like I said, smiling upon us. And that's a marvelous thing, man. I think about that quite much, just hoping that the Lord is, looking at me, smiling, you know. And that's some deep stuff, man. I hope so. That's all I want. But that's man, that's very important to me. So kind of getting emotional. Let me get Ecclesiasticus, the 36th chapter. Let me hold it together now. Ecclesiasticus 36 and verse 24. It reads, He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. Right? And another word for help is servant. And it says like unto himself, because the word man also means servant. But the man is to be a servant unto the Lord. And once again, the word woman means female servant, which the woman is to be a servant unto the man. That's the order of the Lord, right? Yes, hold on. All right. All right. Hold on. This one? Okay. Oh, snap. Ah, my phone. Mm-hmm. Right, so Salakia for that. But this is continuing on. This is Ecclesiasticus 36 and 24. It reads, He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession. Right? So the woman, and these women are so masculine and out of order, they have a problem with the fact that they're property unto men. Like that's like a problem. But if you go to the Middle East, those women understand that for the most part. Some of them, not all of them, because you have these women that are now, throwing off their hijabs and burning them but they're looking over here in Babylon the Great and looking at all this liberty that these women have, and that, so, but I mean, this is the order, man, right? And just like a servant belongs into a king, right? That's that king's servant. So are you women. You're uh, you're the servants of us men. So let me see. Let me get Titus, the second chapter. And this, I want to bring this straight to the point, boy. Titus 2 and 3. It reads, The aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not giving them much things. Not giving them much wine, teachers of good things. Now listen to this. It reads, That they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children. And like I said, a way to implement that within the structure of an household A way to teach your young women, your daughters, to love their husbands, and you know, is to if you have sons and daughters, is to have your daughters serve your sons, because that's training their mind. Which I got this saying from a particular individual that I listen to. His name is Tulam, right? This is kind of off topic, but he's an ex Special Forces. Well, he's an ex Green Beret, you know. And what did he say? Let me see. Oh, he said, nowadays a lot of people are out here training their bodies, in the gym, and that's like a whole vibration now, or that's a common thing that everybody's pretty much in the gym, training their bodies. And he said, but nobody's really training their mind. And that's very important, to train your mind. And there's different ways you can do that. You got to remember, there's nothing wrong with meditating either. The scriptures speak about that when Isaac went out to meditate in the field, you know. So there's nothing wrong with meditating, and that's a way to train your mind. Quite, you know, that's off topic, but hey, I'm mentioning it. The Lord's having me mention it, but it's still edificational. But so let's see, verse 5: to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home. See that? Good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of the Most High be not blasphemed. Right? And the word blaspheme, let me see, blaspheme. It says, speak irreverently about the Most High or sacred things. So, irreverently, showing lack of respect for things that ought to be respected, pretty much. Let me look up some synonyms. Right, so this is the book of 1 Timothy, the second chapter. We'll close that. 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 9, and it reads, in like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broided hair or gold or pearls or costly array, but which becometh women professing godliness with good works. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the men, but to be in silence. The word usurp means to exercise. For Adam was first formed, then Eve, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing, if they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety. So, Lord willing, I ended with this, right? The book of First Peter, the third chapter, starting at verse 1. It reads, likewise, ye wives, be in subjection to your own husbands, that if any obey not the word, they also may without the word be won by the conversation, meaning manner of life of the wives, while they behold your chaste conversation coupled with fear, because you women should fear men as well. You should fear, reverence, and respect men. But today, what do you have? You have the exact opposite of that. Verse 3, whose adorning let it not be that outward adorning of plaiting the hair and of wearing of gold or of putting on of apparel, but let it be the hidden man of the heart, right, the mind, and that which is not corruptible, even the ornament of a meek and quiet spirit, which is in the sight of the Most High of great price. And also, that's of great price in the sight of the men whose minds are in accordance with the Most High. Think about that. A woman who contains the ornament of a meek and quiet spirit. That's a beautiful thing. So that's a beautiful thing unto the Most High and those that are of the Most High. Verse 5, for after this manner in the old time, the holy women also who trusted in the Most High adorned themselves. The word adorn means to beautify or make pretty, being in subjection unto their own husbands, even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord. You women, see, I mean, that shows you how above you we are. Yeah, Sarah obeying Abraham, calling him Lord, because we're the lords of you women. And we're really like your gods, man. Whose daughters ye are as long as ye do well, and are not afraid with any amazement. Let me get this. This is the book of First Corinthians, the 11th chapter and the 3rd verse. It reads, but I will have you know that the head of every man is the anointed being Yahushai, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of the anointed is the Most High. See? Which that also shows you that the Heavenly Father and His Son are not the same being, as a lot of individuals ignorantly believe, right? But that's pretty much the point, you know. With that, Lord willing, you were edified. Once again and forever, all praises, honor, and glorification unto our power. Call Halanla Alahayana wa Yahweh Bashimi Awashai Bashimakak Wadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone once again. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto the hopeful elect of Yahweh Bashimi Awashai scattered across the earth. See you in the next lesson, Lord willing. Wa Yahweh Bashimi Awashai Baba Kasha Baba Ba. Wa Shalom DTA soon, and stay sharp and stay mindful and keep pushing. Shalom.